on Facebook Live. I hope everybody's doing all right. I am adjusting my camera, pardon me, because it's crooked. It's freaking crooked. Whatever. Whatever. I almost did but which is my special one. It's my special one I use for special purposes. Anyway, it is Wednesday Night Live, and I'd like to welcome you to my Facebook and my YouTube, by the way. And I don't know, I kind of made notes about some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, but I, as usual, I will meander. And hopefully there's little chatty things happening, but maybe I did it, I don't know. If you guys show up, beep in, maybe I've got it set up to where I can't see them. I have no idea. Maybe I should put little things like unicorn ears or something on. I could be an alien. Who knows? Who knows? So, odd thing, for those of you that are not, see, nobody's watching. Or maybe everybody's watching. Or maybe, I don't know what's going on with this. So, we're just gonna... Nope. Oh, never mind. Okay. Hi. Sorry. I required attention. I hate when that happens. It's a lag. So, so I suppose that maybe tonight will also be another night where people are watching the convention. I don't believe that I have very many. I totally left. If you were listening to background noise, I'm such a Gemini that I need like stuff going on while I'm doing things. I totally left Doctor Who going on in the background there. That was about the least professional thing ever. I wondered why I felt a little confused about stuff. It's because I still have my stories in the background. My stories. This is the third season. It's the one where with Tennant and Martha Jones, where it burn with me. Anyway, so that was so I've stopped it though. So that's really good. And that is hilarious. Hi, Damaris. It's very good. Nice to see you, doll. See you again. Next week will be the card of the month. So you don't want to miss that one. Okay, so now that I turned Doctor Who off, which was really kind of lame, but I don't know. I was so busy. Hi, Heidi. I was so busy trying to get the camera set up, and my phone is still crooked. So, whatever. Again, I was so busy trying to get the phone set up and the camera set up that I forgot that I still had Doctor Who on. So, I've paused it for you guys. I've been watching it all day. It keeps me company while I'm at work. There are some days when I can listen to other stuff. Hi, Aunt Debbie. There are some days when I can listen to other stuff like music and other shows and everything like that while I'm working all day. But today was a Doctor Who day because I realized that I have been watching too many YouTube true crime videos. Because one night I had a nightmare that I was trying to hide a body in a yard. Woohoo! Hi, Tim. I was trying to hide a body in a yard. Like, I was actually saying, well, okay, you hit cement there? We've got to find a deeper hole to hide that body. Anyway, so I watched a little bit too much true crime in the last couple of weeks. Hey! You! Anyway, and then last night, or early this morning, there was some weird in the wall of a house thing. And I'm like, okay, I really need to stop watching these true crime things for a while. So I decided it was Doctor Who Day today. So to tell you what kind of weird paradox that I am is like I will watch or listen to Abraham Hicks videos, which is the law of attraction, because that cheers me up. And it also kind of makes me think, and look, there's Calico behind me. Look, it's Calico. She's taking a bath. She's taking a bath in the window. Bowie is on the cat tree. We don't have the cat tree in view, but I think she's going to clean her crotch while you guys are. Is she almost there? No, I don't know. But Calico's behind me. Hello, Paul. But I'm either watching Abraham Hicks videos or true crime videos or ghost hunting videos. So I've been doing all this. So a lot of that stuff is kind of focused on death and crap. So, I love you, Nada. Go back to work. Have a good night at work. Please stay safe. And you do good work. She's on the front lines, guys. Come on now. Anyway, are you cleaning your crotch too? That's a good thing, Paul, because I was going to say you're all the way in Pacifica, and I can tell from here. I think it would be a really good idea. Yes. So, anyway, so I've been watching all this stuff. So it's been kind of sneaking into my dreams. I saw the headline of an article that one of my friends posted, saying something about how your dreams are just another extension of your reality or whatever. I'm like, no, God, it can't be, because, or another part of reality. Anyway, I'm pretty certain, or I'm hoping that there isn't a part of my reality that I'm really trying to bury, that might have been a symbolic dream. How do you like that? Sometimes the tricky thing about dreams is sometimes the way that you talk about them, the words that you use, and however many times you either write about the dream, or talk about the dream to someone, sometimes it takes a few times and then all of a sudden, the reason for it. So there probably is something that I'm trying to bury deep enough that I'm kind of being forced to deal with right now. That would make sense. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, I guess hiding things in the walls as well. But anyway, so my other cat has been sick, and his name is Bowie. And y'all know that I love my Bowie. My Bobo Jangles, my Bobo. His ears moved. He heard me. But he has had some cystitis, probably. Maybe not a UTI. Yeah. Fantasies. What are those? Anyway, but he has cystitis. So he got an antibiotics inflammation shot yesterday. And I'm waiting for Chewy to deliver his other medication. But I've been giving him stuff. I know that all I can do is show you his butt. There's Bowie's backside. Bowie! He's busy. That's serious business, looking out that window at the cats. Serious fucking business. Oh, now, see, I have all this, who knows? There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I just have a bunch of stuff in this little box that I put my phone in to lean forward, and, this special, totally professional setup that I've got going here. I mean, seriously. Oh, here, Calico's doing some more bathing. That's it. Yay. Anyway, so I need to, hopefully we'll be getting his other stuff either tonight or tomorrow so that I can start him. He's got some stuff for now, but he's still suffering a little bit, I can tell, because he's, making extra trips to the cat box and everything like that. And I put a box on the floor and he looked at me like he was going to pee in it. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I think that's not what the boxes are for. They're for cats to go in to play in, not to piss in. No. Anyway, so he doesn't get any boxes right now. So we're hoping for, I've been giving him some stuff, so he should be okay. I just got scared because, a couple months ago, Stanley had a UTI or cystitis, and it went really badly. And because I didn't handle him all the time because he didn't let me handle him, kind of like Calico Bunny a little bit. She lets us pet her, but he was not very cuddly, and so I didn't notice until too late. And so that's why I was kind of scared about Bowie. Your cat box is full, and you do not even have a cat. We need to discuss with Patricia her allowing you to have that weird quirk. I mean, that's a little problematic. You're very lucky that she tolerates you, Paul. Yeah, really. Because if I had a boy that lived with me, other than a furry one, that used a cat box and didn't clean up after himself, that'd be problematic. Anyway, so he seems like he's going to be okay. He's struggling a little bit today, and he's a little whiny. Sidebar, oh, thank you. I like them too. I cannot live without my bangs. Good for you, Paul. Keep her, because, wow. Anyway, so I cackled, and Calico was like, no fucking way, I'm out of here. I'm sorry, Beanie. Maybe she'll go get some food. Some guys are I know. I think I've dated some that are very furry. But I've dated some that are not furry at all. That's variety. It's the spice of life, right? Eee. Thank you. And so I was, other things that have happened, let's see, this week. I started going to the chiropractor, so I really like that. And it's a place in Alameda called the Central Body, and they're really cool there. So that's very nice. That's been good. So I've been in a little less pain all the time, which is very good because I was really having a hard time with that. And I've been riding my bike. Most of the time I just ride it to Alameda and back because I really like riding around Alameda. And I like these things, the beeping. I like the alarms of the cars, the car alarms. So only the people that were tuning in right at the beginning of the video got to hear that I had Doctor Who going on in the background, and I forgot to pause it. Because I was so ready. Anyway, other things that I have been doing is I have been writing in my journal. Or actually, I have a bunch of different journals. And I had a kind of doing stuff where I'm asking myself questions. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, when I pull my hair back into a little ponytail, I have a skinny top part. Like from here up, it's kind of skinny. Just kidding. I'm trying. I want to be strong and vital and strong and vital. Kate! Hello. So I have been writing around. And so I've been also writing in journals. Like when I was in pain, I was talking about how I was kind of asking the pain questions and finding out why it was there and what needed attention. Wonder, Aaron. It's true. And what needed attention. And then I think that this is just kind of the extension of that. I got a little handout thing from my friend Maria, kind of a self-love worksheet, kind of journaling exercise. And so I had started doing that. And, I'll tell you what, I have this really beautiful planner that's like rose gold. And it's like it was supposed to start in July. You're supposed to put your visions about the future and all this stuff in it. And it's so beautiful that I haven't been able to fill it out yet. So I have these two other journals that I've been writing in. So one journal writing things that I'm complaining about in, and then the other journal I'll be writing things that I want, or that I love, or that I feel happy about in. And then her questionnaire was well, just the questions that you ask yourself, and you make lists after you ask these questions, like what does like a real connection in a relationship mean to you? Like, what does that mean? List off what that means to you, what you require, or the ideal one. And then the next was, what do you want in a relationship? And then the third one is, why don't you have it? And so you make lists of each of these things. So I was kind of going to town. I didn't tackle them all at once, of course, because, sometimes I try to, but that kind of thing doesn't generally work. But in writing them out, it really made me think, because all of this time that we've had during the pandemic, and those of you that have to be separated from your loved ones, like I don't get to see my boyfriend. It kind of makes you think about, like, well, what do I really want in a relationship, and what don't I want? And, like, there are all kinds of pieces that are there. There are all kinds of things that are there. But what have I been afraid to ask for? What is required? What do I require to feel connected to someone? You could write all day about things that you want, and things that, ideal connection kind of things. You can write all day about that. But when you get to the question, like, why don't I have it? What's in the way? That made me really think, because it made me also appreciate what I have. See, and now I'm getting a hot flash because I was thinking about it. It made me appreciate what I have, but it also made me realize that what I have is exactly what I've needed. Because I didn't want someone to be just a big deck. Of course I'm asking for a big deck. That's what I require. I'm just a gal who likes a big redwood deck. Okay, now I'm getting warm thinking about the redwood deck. So, anyway, so I realized that actually what's happening right now is exactly what I've asked for, exactly what I've needed. Yeah, because I want to have a lot of lawn chairs. I want to have a lot of loungers for the big deck. Anyway, so I have exactly what I've asked for, because I didn't want to be with somebody that was going to be completely all up in my business. I didn't want to be with somebody that was just around all the time, to where I would be distracted from some of the stuff, right? That I would be distracted from some of the stuff that I need to focus on my own. Someone that supported me in doing stuff on my own, and allowed me that kind of independence and freedom, and I really wanted that, and I needed a lot of freedom, and you know, what turned up was exactly perfect for what I needed at the time. And maybe my needs will evolve, and I know that ultimately they probably will, and it'll either, and this will either transition into, I imagine, like a lifelong friendship, because I feel that way, you know, and we'll see what happens. But I realized that like I require more contact, but even when I get all the contact that I require, it doesn't seem to be enough, or it's not the right kind of contact. Like no, he just emailed me 2 words, you know, it's never. So basically, I'm setting the person up to fail, because I would rather have an imaginary relation. I'd rather have a relationship in my head, even though I say I don't want anything imaginary. I'd rather have a relationship in my head than, you know, than what's going on. So anyway, so it was really interesting doing that journaling, and you can do that kind of journaling about anything. And I think this was more focused on getting you to look in the mirror and go, okay, so you want this. So you want this. You say you want this, but are you really open to receiving that? Like, you say you want this, but can you give yourself that? Like, I want to be a priority. I want to be a priority. I want to be like first on the list of attention. Well, do I do that for myself? Not all the time. More and more all the time now. But did I do that for myself a lot? No. Hell no. That's why my back got all kinds of messed up. That's why all kinds of things happen. But I am doing it now, which is kind of weird, because, not weird, but had this stay at home more often and shelter in place not happened, I would have still been pushing myself out the door all the time in an effort to, you know, not miss anything, and now I'm able to focus more on myself. Not like in some ways people would think would be selfish ways, but in other ways it's just like self-care. I'm listening to what I want, what I need, and I really highly recommend, kind of, when you feel like somebody is not giving you what you need from them, check yourself for a minute. Doesn't mean you're bad for having a need, because it's not bad to have needs or wants. But see where that's coming from. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. Anyway, my stomach just growled. I ate. There is no reason for that stomach to growl, man. But so that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of journaling and stuff. I know, and I've been thinking about doing some music, and I've been thinking that I mean, I like getting requests and stuff like that, but I also think that I would like to make a series of videos of me, even though it's, you know, just karaoke backing, because that's what I got right now, doing some of my favorite songs. Like, do a whole series of videos of me singing some of my favorite songs, finding the best versions that I can. Hi, Sean. Sean. How are you? So doing a series of my favorite songs, and I'll post the videos up on YouTube, and then I'll post them over here. And because years ago, I always wanted to do an album of my favorite songs, or a show called Favorites or something like that, where I just did my favorite songs and fuck everybody else, just do my favorite songs. Bye, Paul. Go back to your big deck. Love you too. Oh, see, now I'm cool again. Now Bowie is sleeping on the top of his cat. I'm just gonna do this like old lady shawl thing. I don't care, man. I don't care, man. It's just how it is. So I highly recommend journaling, and I highly recommend asking yourself questions. You might be really surprised at the answers that you get if you're when you ask yourself questions, and as far as writing things down. But of course, pardon me. Of course, I talk to myself too, but not everybody does that. You know, but I find it's very effective for me because I just I need I guess I need that interaction of myself. So those are some of the things that I've been doing. I was really worried about Bobo, and I didn't like it tonight that I don't have like the exact medicine, this stuff called Tinkle Tonic that I need to use for him, that I don't have it yet, and I really want to use it. But I've got a couple things that I've been giving him, and I guess this is going to be, going in the right direction. But it just kind of made me sad that he was in distress, and it makes me sad that he doesn't feel good. And anyway, because cats, and the other cats seem to be doing all right. The landlord is away for a couple of days, so it's easier to feed the outside cats because there's no dog here that I have to take inside and quarantine. I think, well, see, Tim, I talk to myself all the time. So you think I'm talking to you right now, and I'm talking to myself all the time. I talk myself through stuff. I think I've discussed this before, where I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I should do this, and I can't forget to do that, and then or I talk to inanimate objects. Honestly, I swear at inanimate objects a lot. This is another thing that I've been thinking about, and that I've been trying to be reflective about, and not take it personally and not feel bad. But I have a shitty temper when it comes to inanimate objects not working the way I want them to, or being clumsy about something. I really have, like, it's like, if you want to see me swear, get me inside the car, or get me to like not be able to open something, or have the computer not do what I want it to do. Oh my God, I'm like a fucking sailor. See, I drop F-bombs. It's kind of ugly. It's like vitriol. It's like that's where I get my rage out. I don't do it with anything else. And my roommate has been mentioning that lately, and it's hard not to think that maybe that's not a good thing, and that maybe I should control myself, even though I'm at home and I need to be able to do that without feeling ashamed about it. And I don't think that, I think I just automatically feel ashamed about it, and that is not something that she's shaming me for at all. It's just, it feels vulnerable. So that's another thing. It's like, honestly, you guys think I'm all, like, I'm nice, I suppose, but I have a temper, and you don't want to fuck with me, and you don't, and I especially get grumpy if I'm protecting people I love. Grumpy is a kind of cute word like that. No, fierce is what happens. But and also as I get older, I'm finding that my fingers aren't as strong as they used to be, and it's really pissing me off. And opening jars is a problem, and it hurts. And just opening stuff, moving stuff, taking care of fixing things myself, I really, really, like, a lot of times part of it is the not being able to do it, and that it hurts to do it. The other part is, God, I just want to be able to do things by myself. I don't want to have to ask people for help all the time. I'm sick of having to ask people for help. Well, I'm glad that you saw that too. I don't like to have to ask people to help. Can you open this jar for me? Oh, I can't unscrew the screw. You know, and I'm like, it's so frustrating. But there it is. You know, I'm human. Perhaps you are human too. Anyway, so those are the things. I know it gets worse, Aunt Debbie. It's just, that's why I'm just trying to physically stay really active. But it's like, I used to make jewelry, and now, I mean, I can, but it's kind of painful after a while, you know? So, anyway, so those are the things maybe that, I don't know, they might help you. They might help you in being kinder to yourself. And so I use journaling. I talk to myself. I have been doing little dances, and I make up songs to sing to the cats and to everything else. Actually, just make up songs to sing to everything. That's all. That's all. And so I'm not sure what. Wow, it's only 7. And I'm like, So let's see. Let's look at my notes. I never take notes for these, and I decided to take notes. So I have questions. And you might have answers or don't have answers, or I might even answer my own questions, which will probably happen because this is a live video and nobody else is on here with me. So, I think for a long time that I was more comfortable with, go bake the donuts. Wow, I'm jealous. I want some donuts. Anyway, so I preferred fairy tales to real life. That's kind of what I thought, is that I preferred. I've got my shawl and I'm yawning and it's only 7. I know. This isn't even a shawl. It's just that what happens is I have a hot flash and I have to take it off, and then I get cold. Yes, airlift. And then I get cold and I have to put it on again. It's kind of a drag. But anyway, so we're back. Tim is going to airlift me some donuts. Yes. There's no more cat back there. There's a cat up here, but there's no more cat back there. And I'm pretty sure that because I am not at work and I'm not at a work meeting, a diva fan, that would be kind of cool. Who knows? Maybe I have one. I better look. Anyway, it's not a Zoom meeting at work, so Bowie won't be coming to get on my lap, because that's what he does at those Zoom meetings for work, is he gets up on my lap and starts demanding cuddles. That's really his thing. So I had been saying that I'm watching a lot of true crime. You know, a lot of that, there's some really funky, messed up people out there that really don't consider human beings human beings. So this could segue into my talking about where the areas that we prefer to project something onto the situation or onto the other person, as opposed to seeing things as they really are, or as opposed to seeing a person as a real person. Like, I have to admit that sometimes I am not seeing the person I'm seeing as a real person. I'm seeing them as somebody that's supposed to validate me and provide a service for this need that I have for attention or for certain types of validation. And like, here's this other person that has all their own stuff going on, just like I have my stuff going on, and I am have just the right kind of characteristics or just the right kind of history that makes it so that things blur like that. I'm reading about, I'm realizing at first I was saying that if you have read anything about attachment styles, at first I was saying, oh, he's avoidant attachment. Pot, kettle, no, mirror, party of one, mirror. Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting. Anyway, so this is all I've been doing, is coming to these realizations. And I know, so it's crazy. It's still crazy out there. There's crazy people that are in charge or that want to be in charge, and they're saying really fucking nutty things. And there's such a bulk of the population that believes those nutty things that they're saying, because it's easier to do than critically think, I guess, because maybe we failed a bunch of people somehow, and they don't know how to do critical thinking. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. And I'm sure that maybe some of you people are, some of the people that normally watch the video are watching the train wrecks or doing anything that they can to avoid the train wrecks. And I don't blame them, because look what I'm doing. I'm avoiding the train wreck. And so, let's see. It's cooler outside. I am... My heart goes out to the people that are affected by the fires. I do know at least one set of people in particular that lost their home in the fire up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And they are going to be okay, but that really fucking sucks. You know? It just is an example of how tenuous everything really actually is. And we're striving for security, and you can only do so much. You can only cover your ass so much, because things will change and shift. And woohoo! I'm getting groceries delivered later. Yeah, because I decided that I didn't want to ride to the store tomorrow. And anyway, but you know, I have a tendency to want to hold on to the things that make me feel secure, or even just an imaginary sense of security, which is I think that's what all actual security is. There's a level of imaginary stuff that has to go on, or well, I could say, you could use the word faith. There's a level of faith that you have to have faith that you're going to be okay. But that fear of losing things, and fear of not being good enough, and fear of failure can keep you very, 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 very stuck. And if you don't take some sort of risk or reach or whatever, you're not growing as a person. But I know that on some level. Bye, Tim. Oh yeah. Well, and also too, I mean, there's a freaking hurricane. The town that I used to live in Louisiana is under hurricane watch. I think they have evacuation orders. It's just crazy. It's but I'm trying to remember, does this kind of, I think what adds to it is this kind of stuff happens every single year or a few times a year, but I think it just adds to it that we're in a place where not only are people being asked to evacuate, but we're having to mask up and everything. I mean, there's like literal risk of being infected just be by nature of what you're being asked to do to save yourself and your home. So it's there. I think that it's more intensified. I think that yeah, I'm kind of a little overstimulated by the biblical proportions of things still. You know. Ugh. I want everybody to be okay, and you know, that's horrible. Um, Jackie, bye Tim. So anyway, so my heart goes out to everybody that's suffering and evacuating and not sure whether their homes, their animals, or whatever are okay. So oh, this ring was loose when I put it on. So anyway, so we just keep on keeping on. You know, I am a proponent of the fact that my twisted sense of humor has gotten me through quite a bit. I think that it has helped me survive. that and sometimes I've actually gotten to the point where I'm like, wow, that's not funny right now. That's just really not funny right now. But it's very rare that I get to the point where something's not funny. But that's, where I can't find at least something funny about what's happening, even in the darkest situations. And I've experienced some darkness. But I feel glad that those of you that are tuning in, and that I for right now, I am safe. I have food, I have a job, I can work from home, there are all kinds of things to be very, very thankful for. And so I can whine all I want about relationship or whatever, but I'm still doing okay. I was able to take my cat to the vet, and I didn't have to worry about paying for stuff. I mean, I couldn't have, like, if it was giant, I don't know what I would have done, but thankfully it wasn't. But so it's going to be okay, and I will keep going so that there can be more to do another day and make plans. So I was telling people that I'm going to plan. I'm going to make a series of videos. Wow. I'm going to make a series of videos of my favorite songs. I'm going to karaoke them for the most part. And I'm still practicing guitar, but I don't think I'm good enough to share with you right now. But I'm still practicing. And who knows? I mean, maybe I'll start writing. I mean, I've been writing in my journal, so who knows? Maybe I'll start writing. Anyway, so more vet visits for cats. Yeah, there's just the one. I don't want any more right now. Poor Bobo. He's a little better. He's sleeping on top of the cat tree. He's just not going to come say hello because I fed him. I gave him some medicine, and he really didn't like it. And then he tried to stress pee a whole bunch of times in different cat boxes. He just tried each cat box, and so hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. Because cats, I know, Surrounded. I did at the beginning. We had Calico back here. She was taking a bath. She was letting us know. She was letting us know that she's a clean girl. She's a very clean girl. And earlier today, Bowie and her were laying around in the middle of the floor in the entryway, and Bowie was bunny kicking her head. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've seen the retaliation. Yeah. I'm really hoping that there's no retaliation on my bed. That's all I'm requesting. But he's been coming up and sleeping on me. Like I'll wake up with a cat on me, pardon me, and the reason I'll wake up is because he'll decide that this is the time when he takes a bath. So the whole bed's shaking, I'm shaking, I'm trying to go to sleep. It was so frustrating. It's so frustrating. But I still love him, and he is so cute. So, I want to sing a little, but what are we going to sing? Huh? 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 Beep, beep, beep. Let me beep, beep, beep. All right. Let's go to YouTube. Maybe I'll find a Beatles song. Or, look at that. Let's see. Let's do, sure. I'll just do one. Okay, there's Let It Be. Oh, I already did that one. That's a good one. I wonder. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to do this one. I always say that. See, I really want to do Oh Darlin', but I have to stand up for that song. So I'm going to do something a little quieter. Okay. Good luck with this. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh, it sounds weird. In the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Somewhere in her smile she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Let me do like this. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, gee, Sean, you're on. Maybe we'll do some Journey in a minute. It can happen. This is from one of my favorite Beatles albums, Abbey Road. A lot of my favorites. Something in the way she knows, and All I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. There we go, Beatles. Okay, Sean, we're going to do some Journey. I'm not going to sing it wrong, though. I'm not going to sing it wrong, even though, I could. You're going to sing with me? Okay, good. See, I could do Open Arms and then do it the way we did it back in the day. Let's see. Let's see, everybody does Don't Stop Believin'. Okay. Well, okay, I am going to do Open Arms. And here we go. maybe I'll do my funny word. I might sneak it in, you never know. Oh, 1982. Lying beside you, here in the dark, feeling your heartbeat with mine. Softly you whisper, you're so sincere. How could our love be so blind? Sailed on together, we drifted apart, and here you are by my side. Oh, hope I can hit that. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say. So here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms. I probably need to stand up for this one too. Oh well, I'm sitting. Living without you, living alone. This empty house seems so cold. Wanting to hold you, wanting you near. How much I want you home. I'm squawking tonight. But now that you've come back, tonight and today, I need you to stay. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say. So here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms. It was Broken Arms. Hoping you'll see what your car did to me. Broken Arms. Okay, Oh Lord, the wind beneath my wings tried to come up next automatically. That's quite unfortunate, don't you think? Let's see. I can't do that one. I don't think I can do that one either. All right. So, now that I did a cheesy one, I wanted to do one that I thought was really cool, but I don't know. All right. I wonder if I can find this karaoke. We'll find it. Let's see if we can find this karaoke. It'll be a surprise. We'll see. Oh, my stomach's growling. That's really bad. Aaron ate something bad. Okay, so there's no My Clone Sleeps Alone by Pat Benatar. There's no karaoke one. So let's see. All right. I think I want to do Pat Benatar. So this is what I'm going to do. Oh, good. See? You're so cute. All right. God, there's some shit happening. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, because it's all power songs, man. Oh, I know. I'll do this one. I hope I know all the words. I hope I know how to do it. This is from a long time ago. We'll see. Let me see if I can do it. Quarter flash. Crying on the corner, waiting in the rain. I swear I'll never ever wait again. You gave me your word. Words for you are lies. Darling, in my wildest dreams, I never thought I'd go. But it's time to let you know I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. I'm gonna turn and leave you here. All my life I've been waiting in the rain. I'm waiting for a feeling that never ever came. It feels so close, but always disappears. Darling, in your wildest dreams, you never had a clue. But it's time you got the news. I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. I'm gonna turn and leave you here. I don't think I've sung this whole song forever. Or maybe haven't sung it at all the way through. Just kind of sings. But it's in your bones if you can listen to it enough. Darling, in my wildest dreams, I never thought I'd go. But it's time to let you know I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. I'm gonna turn and leave you here. I'm gonna harden my swallow my tears. I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. Harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. Whoa, oh, 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 harden my heart. Oh my. We went back in time. We went in the way back time machine. That was fun. She was like that. Any Hoosers. Why, thank you, Quarter Flash, you one-hit wonder. Maybe next week I'll do the motels. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for showing up to my live, and I much appreciate you listening. And I would like to start like having topics and stuff like that, or things that you would like to hear about, and song requests maybe. And look out for on my Facebook page, Marty. I'm Marty McFly. It. You're darn right, Sean. And look out on my Facebook page for maybe within the next couple of weeks. I'll do a few of my favorite songs. I'll record YouTube video of a few of my favorite songs so that I'll start collecting them. I want to do it on my YouTube page so that I can have a collection of them, and hopefully I'll do them. I'll do these ones. I'll practice and I'll really do them justice, and maybe I'll even stand up so that I can actually have some breath support. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate doing this every week. I hope that it helps you. It really helps me. And I'll talk to you soon. Next week is the card of the month, though. Who knows what September will bring? Yeah, hopefully not more of the same. Maybe something better. Bye. Oh, right there. Finish. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Hi, good evening. Welcome to Queenie's Wednesday Night Live. I'm trying to click the... Yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that nice? See, here's the thing. This laptop needs a mouse because it's, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're not ending. Enjoy this little stuff that I can't seem to. It's not letting me end it. Oh, this is great. Can we do it? Can we end? What the fuck? Okay, so because I don't have a mouse and this thing is stupid,